Of events surrounding the political corruption probe involving the embattled medical examiner's office and 3 state lawmakers.
The Oklahoma County District Attorney is investigating if Republican state representatives Randy Terrell and Mike Christian conspired with Democratic State Senator Debbie Leftwich to give up her seat in exchange for a high-paying job at the ME's office. New at 6, Newsline's Adriana Ivashensky has been following this investigation, and she joins us now with a timeline of what went down and when. Adriana.
Amy, it's the timing of those events that raises the red flag and helps explain why so many people, including the DA, are asking questions and why the governor used his veto power. Today we took our questions to the Attorney General's office. The Attorney General's office functions as the law firm for the state.
It's our duty to provide legal guidance to state agencies, boards, and commissions, and in that capacity, we advise the medical examiner's office on legal issues.
Spokesperson Charlie Price confirms their agency did indeed get a call from the medical examiner's office last week.
Early in June, on June 2nd, the medical examiner's office contacted an assistant attorney general asking some legal questions about this proposed legislation.
The questions came from outgoing Chief Administrative Officer Tom Jordan. Back on May 24th, Jordan announced he was resigning to take a job in the private sector. But on June 2nd, he made the call, asking specifically if a legislator could be hired for a newly created post laid out in Senate Bill 738 and House Bill 2486.
Why Tom called and asked that, you'd have to ask Mr. Jordan.
The bills, which were amended and passed by the House and Senate on the last day of the legislative session, created a transition coordinator position at the ME's office and laid out the details of how it would be paid for. In this case, using $90,000 from a wire transfer fee fund from the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics, a fund known all too well by State Representative Randy Terrell, since he authored the bill that created it. That same Friday, May 28th, State Senator Debbie Leftwich makes the surprise announcement that she's resigning her seat, fueling speculation that she's a possible candidate for the new post. Leftwich keeps her future plans under wraps, but it's no secret that she has worked for the ME's office in the past.
We do the research, advise the agency on what we find, and then it's up to them to proceed how they believe they should.
Price confirms that on June 4th, this memo was sent to Jordan and the ME's office and board from the assistant AG assigned to the case. It states in detail that hiring a current legislator would violate the 2-year rule set forth in the state constitution. The AG's office also confirms that on June 3rd, they received a call from the Oklahoma County District Attorney requesting permission to present evidence to the multi-county grand jury, and the political corruption investigation was on. So the question is, who ultimately raised concerns to the district attorney and when? Of course, the DA is not saying since the investigation is underway, but we do know this. Right now, all the lawmakers who helped pass these 2 bills are under scrutiny. And while only Leftwich, Terrell, and Christian have been named, more names could surface. Amy?
All right, Adriana. And all 3 lawmakers have denied any wrongdoing. Mike Christian had voiced interest in the Senate seat vacated by Leftwich, but he stated in a news conference this weekend he is running for re-election to his House seat while he tries to clear his name. 3 Democrats have filed to run against him. The multi-county grand jury is set to convene July the 9th.